Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Falcons Corner. Voice of the Falcons, Mike Rickert. Danny Berg, we are back for our spring semester. It doesn't look like spring because we are getting buried with snow.
Oh, it's miserable, isn't it? We're back.
But we're back.
But it is miserable.
You hear that noise upstairs?
It's beautiful.
That is the noise of joy. So those that watch at home, that are balls bouncing in the gym, right? We're going to be airing this episode on a Wednesday. We're playing Thursday.
That's it. Nothing better than, it's like the appetizer.
Yeah.
They have us. They hopefully hear some basketballs going. But it's been great the last 3 weeks. Activity in the gym, activity in the building.
Yep.
Seeing kids on campus was great. Not just seeing them, but seeing is believing, right?
Yes. And I'll have to take a little exception to that because I'm seeing a lot of guys, but I'm seeing them at 5 a.m. That's way too early for me. I'm having a hard time functioning. I don't even know what to wear. Look at me. I'm not even in Falcon gear. I have Falcon pants on, but I'm not even matching. It's terrible.
Those early mornings, God bless you.
I know.
I wake up, but I'm still home. But I'm still home.
You're still home.
I'm not here.
Dragging myself out. And it's surprising how many cars are on the road at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm not the only one out there. You know,
In our world, that's very different.
Yes. We're back after the holiday season. Real quick, how was your holiday? Good?
Holidays were great. You know,
First birthday for Baby Berg?
Baby Berg, E-Money, hit the big one.
Good.
Back on January 4th, and you know he had his 1-year checkup, and I'm a soccer basketball guy.
Right.
I told Coach Duda when I saw him after the break, I hope he coaches for another 18 years because we have a 1-year-old that's tipping the scales at 28 pounds and he's 32 inches long. So
he'll be a good guy to throw on that line, hopefully.
Everything's going great. Birthday was fun.
Awesome, good. Like I said, basketball starts Thursday. You know, all other sports are involved somehow, whether they're in the cages hitting or doing their conditioning, doing their strength and conditioning. So, like I said, it is finally that busy time for us.
Everything, all systems go, right? Every team that we have playing this semester is doing something.
And we've been talking about that all fall, how when the spring comes, we are going to be swamped. So we are officially swamped. It's amazing we have enough time to get this episode in.
And as you know, I was very late getting here to get ready for it and totally forgot. But yeah, swamped is an understatement. But it's an exciting swamp. It's not here we go again. I'll be honest with you, sometimes at the end of the spring semester, it's like, oh man, it's been such a long year, but just the excitement of not having anything for a year, it's incredible. And we can't wait for Thursday. Thursday's the big kickoff.
Great. And then all the great stuff we're experiencing, we have a little bit of sadness and happiness, right? So our fearless leader, Joya, she is finishing up her, residency of the Student Union Gymnasium, right? As athletic director, she's moving on to bigger and better things down the hill to Vine Street to the bigger building. Yep. So of course we're going to miss her, but we're excited about Eric, who is now still the executive producer of the show, but is, instead of assistant director of athletics, director of athletics.
Director of athletics, right? And it's a great opportunity for Joya.
Yep.
She made the jump, right? Yep. She's down the hill. She still has her executive suite that she's currently sharing, I think, with Dr. Larson.
Yeah, she's got like 4 or 5 years of stuff up there.
Yeah, so it's slowly box it away. Not going to happen.
Yep.
But it's opportunity for her, and it's a great opportunity for Eric, but also for us to continue to elevate our sports here.
Yep.
And it's just not capable hands torch being turned over. It's going to exceed.
Right.
And it's something that I think Lackawanna should be very fortunate that we success breeds success, not just for our sports, but I think within our team here of the 4 horsemen. Now there was 5 of us, but now we're down.
As long as Joe Paparelli is part of the staff, everything will be fine. Those are shoes I don't know if we'll ever be able to fill.
I personally think we should get Joe Paparelli fatheads for the gym since we're not having spectators.
I think so. How awesome would that be to have like 500
I always joke about
Joe
it, but we should just do it and surprise them tomorrow.
Awesome, but
I talked to the producer about that.
Yes, I know we are going to talk to Joya, so let's take a quick little break, right? Joya's going to come in, talk about what she's done, where she's going, what she's going to be doing, and all that transition stuff. So we'll take a quick break. Bring Director of Athletics / former Director of Athletics, Joya Whittington, in for her last interview as Director of Athletics. It's
Sounds good. Emotional. Can't wait.
We're breaking up already.
Tissues, get them ready.
We'll get them ready. Everyone stay tuned. Director of Athletics, and then future, do we know her title?
Director of Student Financial Services.
Yes.
Or Financial Student Services.
I looked the first one to the second one. All
Director of Down the Hill.
Ooh. Very good. But we're going to bring Joya in a second. So stay tuned. Joya Whittington coming up. Take flight.
At Lackawanna College, we're not here to change the world. but we will change how you think, how you attack problems, and overcome limitations, how you push yourself to turn challenges into opportunities. It's an experience that'll change your life, and maybe then you can change the world. This is life-changing. This is Lackawanna College.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Falcons Corner. Voice of the Falcons, Mike Rickert, Danny Berg, with our special guest.
The tissues.
I'm getting a look from both of you.
Do we refer to her as head women's basketball coach now? Like technically right now she's still athletic director, but soon to be parting athletic director, Joya Whittington.
It's ours now.
It's her goodbye.
And by the time this airs, it'll be the artist formerly known as the director of athletics.
It's a very sad day, right? So I have these off my office. Take one and pass one down.
You know I'm a non-emotional.
Well, we're gonna make you. We're gonna
make you cry.
It's a sad day.
Okay. I have one. Now I'm ready.
But we just wanted to bring you on because this will be your last interview as athletic director. Mm-hmm. So let's go back for how many years as athletic director? 3?
4.
3, 4?
It's
been
2017.
3 to 4.
Yeah, June
4.
of 2017.
Yeah, 4.
What has been your greatest accomplishment in this role? Oh.
Wow, you started heavy right off the
Let's
bat.
go.
You never start that heavy.
I can give you reasons why we started that heavy, because this might be a quick interview because someone was late coming down, and I can almost say that because you're really almost not the boss anymore, and I have to get on my run.
Your new boss got the eyes. Anyway, I really, honestly, the first thing that comes to my mind is the staff that we were able to build. I think when I started, we went through it, and it was 3 of us for a long time.
Right.
And then we added 2 people, and then within months it was back to 3 of us.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So I really think it was just how we were really able to build a staff, which allowed us to really begin to build programs and support programs. We have some coaches now that have been locked in for a while. We saw a lot of turnover in the
Right.
beginning. So I really think it's just what we've kind of like where we were and what we were able to build.
Now we got that heavy-hitting question out of the way, right? So just give everyone that tunes in the Falcons Corner, you're not leaving Lackawanna.
Correct.
You're still going to be women's basketball coach, and your new role is, and you're moving to where?
Okay. I think those are heavy too. So no, I am not leaving the college. My new role is Director of Student Financial Services. So it's a little bit longer title.
Yes.
And I'm moving down to Angeli Hall, and I'm starting Monday. And I'm really excited.
We're happy for you, and we know that everything that you have, coming up, you might need a little bit more time, so this could free up a little bit more time.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like I put that on myself, though. I'm probably the one that doesn't free up my own time.
If you want to carve it out, or you can carve it out, you might find a way. But at the current time, you're still going to have that tied up because you're going to have right into practices and games, which is super exciting.
You're right.
And we'll, real quick on the basketball side, you have a season that's starting right away. How cool is that?
We're less than a week away.
Yeah, which is
And
exciting.
that's why I was tied up.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll forgive you. I'll give you a pass. Instead of running 7 miles today, I'll run 6. That's okay. That's just one less slice of pizza. However, now you probably have known Joya maybe the longest out of almost between you and Joe and Pat, because you know her as a role as
tenured.
coach before.
Don't tell them how you really know me.
I won't.
Here. Okay.
But coach before she left, and then coach when she came back, and then now as athletic director. So, talk about your relationship with Joya and what she means to you and what
This is
she
why
was
we have
able
the
to
tissues.
do.
Now I know why we have the tissues.
We won't discuss how the relationship started or the knowledge of it, but it was good enough to know the quality of a person that you were bringing in before you brought them in, right? So the first stint as the head coach, it was one of those, should we interview? We were almost towards the end of a search, and phone interview, hung up the phone, we're going to hire her. Never even met her.
No.
And I probably turned my stuff in late.
and to establish that relationship the first 2 years that you were here, because it was 2 seasons, and then coming back in a role of she's the boss now, it was never awkward. You just gel, and it's part of putting that staff together. Putting that staff together lightened the load, so we were able to establish a rapport, and being able to trust is the biggest thing. Not for nothing, you don't have to worry about what's looking over the shoulder. You're here to do a job. You do your job, that's it. If you don't do your job, well, then you're going to get chewed out for it. I don't know that I've ever gotten chewed out. I might have chewed her out. No, but back and forth.
Right.
But it's that open. I mean, they're lucky to have you coming down there. I'm not to really. We have to get emotional on the blow smoke part. How are we going to figure it out? That's the main thing.
Right.
Like, take out all the extra nonsense. This is what we have to accomplish. Let's get it done and work through it.
Right.
You know where you stand, and so it stinks. You know what I mean? To not yell out the door, yo!
I know.
I'll just be yelling out to someone else who's going to yell back just as loud,
He is.
So talk about, can we, and if we could, talk about your replacement and how confident and comfortable you're going to feel about that.
You caught me on a bad day with my replacement. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't even have probably been interested in something else if what was built from when I started to now wasn't in place.
Okay.
And honestly, I mean, Danny knows, we failed the assistant athletic director search multiple times.
2 years.
At least 2 years in a row. And we waited because we would rather, and Joe as well, and we had a couple other people in here, but we would rather keep the load that we had than bring someone in. And not that we didn't have great candidates, it's just this is a special college and it really takes a special fit, and it isn't for everyone.
The right person, we say all the time. I
Yeah.
hate to interrupt, but you have to find the right person, and it's more about the person fitting than all the credentials fitting.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel.
Yeah, so I think I've been nudging Eric at least for a year, just kind of planting some seeds. And then I think the icing on the cake for him was women's basketball district championship here.
Okay.
And Berg was on the road with wrestling.
Yeah.
I was coaching in it
Yep.
against our most competitive team,
Yep.
the Owls. And Joe was working operations because Berg wasn't here.
Right.
And I was coaching.
Yeah.
And you weren't here.
Right.
And that was it. That's all we had. And it was such a challenge because how can you run a championship event when you have half your staff, which was a good thing.
Right.
Because we were
Well, of
competing for
course.
a lot of championships.
Right.
And Eric was at that game. And I just can I probably felt it. I don't know. It's the Carbondale connection. But I knew I just felt that was the moment where he realized maybe there is a place for me here.
Yeah.
And then I just kept nudging, and it just took some time, and finally, he came.
Speaking of Eric, we had your going so long down the street lunch yesterday. I heard a crazy stat regarding Eric that on our YouTube channels, he increased subscriptions 122%, something insane
I'm
like
trying
that.
to get everyone to understand, and maybe you guys will find out the hard way, especially his new boss, Erica. Don't make his head any bigger. Just don't. Do yourselves a favor. No, founder, producer, Falcons Corner.
Yep.
I think it's done nothing but elevate athletics and really spotlight the athletes, you know what I mean, in a way that we didn't I think it gives us such a different feel. They come in, they have interviews. Yesterday during media day, we had a green screen, and the teams had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we just, when you can build a staff, when you have people like Eric who has that skill, you're just gonna make the experience better. It's gonna make them play better. It all works together.
And it's also going to want kids to come here more.
Recruiting.
Look at what they're doing.
Right.
You don't get that in other places. You know?
So there's good Division II schools out there where you don't get. I played Division II. That didn't happen for me.
Right, yeah.
We took our picture in front of a little rock somewhere. I don't know.
Yep. And we just want to make sure your timing has nothing to do with your timing of departure, has nothing to do with the fact that every athletic team that we have is participating within 3 months, right? So your timing is impeccable, but we just want to make sure you didn't have any past grudges with Eric. That was all right, I'm leaving now.
See ya.
Because I just got to worry about starting a new role. I don't have to worry about finding coverage for football,
Listen,
baseball,
all he needs
softball,
to know,
soccer.
I completed the EADA report.
Okay.
So
That's the most important thing.
that he is golden.
Good.
That's all he needs to know.
All right.
That
I'm
was
sure
done.
he's-
It was submitted on time.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's thrilled about
He's
that.
in good shape. I brought him cupcakes yesterday.
They were delicious.
See?
They were good. They were hard to get out of the container, but
They
they were
might
good.
have been
It
in
was
the
so-
office for a little bit.
It was
but
it was worth it.
Joe got his out pretty easily.
Wow.
I gave him the
Listen.
skill. You got to poke from the bottom.
Do you have anything left for our future former boss.
Good luck.
Future former boss.
Good luck. You're gonna do a great job down there, and I mean, we're still gonna see you Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna see me Monday.
I am gonna have to, and I'm terrible with technology, and Eric knows that. I am now gonna have to go into my phone. I'm gonna have to ask Mason or Michael to help me with this, and figure out how to change your contact name from AD Whittington to just Joya.
Oh, that's a little sad.
It is very simple.
Maybe you can put something in front of it.
So do you need another one?
I could do FAD Whittington, former AD Whittington.
Okay.
All right,
I accept that.
All right, I'm still gonna have to figure out how to change all that stuff.
Yeah,
Still have to change
I was going to
letters.
make a comment about that, but I'll just wait.
But thank you for everything you've done for the department, everything you've done for me, because you helped me get in, athletics and, opening your arms, for me in the athletic department stuff too. So it was great working with you. I get to still see you on basketball. We get to still see you yell at the girls and pound up and down the floor and maybe sit down every once in a while. So, you still got that connection to athletics a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I can't
we're
promise I'm gonna
excited.
sit.
We're excited
I'm
for
not
that.
going to sit.
Yeah. But best of luck down the hill.
Right. Thank you.
All right, bring that athletic attitude down Vine Street.
They're ready. They
All right,
know.
awesome. Future former athletic director Joya Whittington. We'll be back in the Falcons Corner. Take flight. Hey everybody, we're back on the Falcons Corner, wrapping up our season premiere spring semester episode. It was great having Joya. She will be missed, of course. But the question is, when is it too early to start really kissing up to Eric, to get those extra brownie points? Can we start now? Do we wait a week? Do we give him some time to breathe?
We already did with those cupcakes from Joya's going away party. You know what I mean? I think it was the right way to do things.
So we got to just bring in. Listen, I would see him all the time, right? Because my office was on the same floor. Now he's all the way on the third floor. I don't even know if he's coming to work or not.
Well, I just think he's got two now.
He's got a room for all his production equipment, right?
Oh, true.
And then he's got his actual office.
But could also keep either of us guessing whether he's upstairs. I don't know if he's there. If he's in. If
down,
he's here.
up, down. That's what. The last couple of days I was like, all right,
he
he's
knows
not
Joe.
in there.
He knows where
upstairs.
Joe is, though. He knows where Joe is.
Exactly. I just can't wait for those conversations of yelling across, just like Joya would yell across, Joe.
And you'll hear him down here.
Yes, of course, and stuff too. So, but we are sad to see Joya go. But like we said, we're very excited about Eric coming in and and keep us moving in the right direction.
Right, and as far as sad seeing her go, as long as they keep winning basketball games, she'll be able to prolong and maybe come on at the end of the season sometime in April.
I think so.
Right,
we'll get her on.
Judging by seeing the girls at practice and things like that, it looks like they keep saying they have a young group, but coaches always lie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're young, we're this, we're that. I do it.
Yep.
You've done it when you do it.
Exactly.
You know what you have. You don't want to say, oh yeah, we're really good, and then lay an egg.
Right.
But it will be tougher circumstances for Joya and for first-year coach Gabriel.
Yep.
Really only playing inter squad and playing themselves, right?
Yep. Now listen, I'm putting pressure on you right now. Because when we had our former SID, Chris Sawyer, sit in that chair, he was the stat guy. So we have games coming up. I'm leaning on you to take care of that. So if you're in that seat, that is your job. That's not my job. I can't prepare for this. So you got to make sure you have stat lines. If we have a guest on, I'll know what they did. But for as far as, if we shot 85% from the line and 40 from three, you need to know that stuff.
I got to be ready. But I'm not going to, I'll have them.
Yes. You could read off.
I won't be taking them.
We'll let you bring notes.
Because if you were leaning on me to prepare stats, you would fall down. Because we would both go down. So we will rely on
what's posted. But you just got to bring us numbers.
And Joe Pepparelli.
Yes.
He's getting more mentions today, but he gets to put on his old SID hat for a little bit.
Exactly.
I think he's super excited about that, to be honest with you.
He'll be fine. He's excited about everything. So,
but yes, I'll have my.
You got to be extra prepared next week.
Chris had cards, right?
Yep.
I'll try to go with that. I'll try to one up him.
All right. We could even do like a little thing in the background there. We could just set something up.
Producer and card holder.
We got a TV behind us, right? We could just set him up on the TV all the time.
TV or not allow him to hold them up.
But let's get out of here. So it was a great episode. We appreciate everyone for tuning in. Make sure you tune in next week. Recap everything Falcon Sports. See you next week. Take flight.